Hello everyone, I'm sorry I cannot be there in Exeter with all you to present this poster or to present our communication. So my way of contribution is sending this poster, and I felt kind of obligated to do it because, not because someone told me, but because I did part of my PhD in the University of Exeter, so I think I should contribute somehow. And what this poster is showing is a little piece of my PhD research, just published now, and it's telling about the cultural diversity of Paleoamerican cultures in Eastern South America. Until the last decade, it was thought that there was just two different cultural unities in Eastern South America. And they were calling these archaeological cultures as Itaparica Tradition and Umbu Tradition. Itaparica Tradition was supposed to be an archaeological culture defined by the presence of lismas. Lisma is a specific type of multifunctional unifacial scraper. And this region of the Itaparica Tradition you will never find, or rarely find, bifacial points or any bifacial type of technology, and no stemmed points. This was supposed to branch all northeastern and central Brazil, and it will start around 14,000 years before present and will disappear around 7,000. The Umbu tradition is located more to the south of Brazil and also includes Uruguay and some adjacent parts of Argentina and Paraguay. Different from the Itaparica tradition, the Umbu tradition was supposed to be a culture defined by the presence of stemmed points, any kind of stemmed points. Some attempts of defining typologies of the stemmed points were made in the beginning of the archaeological research in Brazil, and I'm talking about the 50s and 60s, but in the 90s everything was grouped in just one tradition, the Umbu tradition. And what I'm trying to say with this research is that the Umbu tradition model is actually hiding the real cultural diversity that Paleoamericans had between at least 11,000 before present and 7,000 before present, because when we look to technology we see very different things from the northern part of what was supposed to do the Umbu tradition to the southern part of what was supposed to be the Umbu tradition. So what you're seeing there in the poster is the definition of all of these archaeological cultures we identified in the technological analysis, and the typology of the points that we observed. So you're going to see the Garibaldiense industry, the Rio Clarense industry, and the Tunas industry. And you see they are completely different one from each other, even all of them have stemmed points, but stemmed points are technologically different. And not just that, they also present different other kinds of artifacts in their assemblages. So for example, the Rio Clarense industry present lismas as well, just like the Itaparica tradition was supposed to present. And when you look to the other stemmed point industries, they do not have lismas. So as I said, this is just a tiny part of my PhD research that also includes experimental archaeology. I've been done a lot of stemmed points replication of these stemmed points. These are just some examples. And that's what I have to say in the time I have to present, so thank you very much.